Hi guys, and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today is all about your future partner and what they're going to be like. So super exciting. So with pick a card readings, what you do is you intuitively go with whatever group you're called to. So this is group number 1, group number 2, group number 3 and group number 4. Whichever one of these groups you're drawn to, go for that reading. The timestamp will be in the description bar, so you can fast forward to like your timestamp. If you're drawn to more than one, try a couple because it may kind of give you more insights. And yeah, let's just jump straight in. Hi group number 1 and welcome to your reading. So let's see what your future partner is going to be like. Okay, I can straight away see that they are successful within their material world. They have it all together, they're quite stable, they may have their own home, they have a lot of things that kind of can appeal to you. They may be a bit like show off, but not in a braggy way, but like a bit like they wear nice clothes, they have nice things, maybe have a nice car, a nice house. They like to enjoy a drink and celebrate with friends. They may be very sociable. This is what I see. They're sociable, they're chatty, they are successful. And so you've got material harvest, rejoicing, celebration and authority. So what I see as well is they may be an authoritative figure, they may be a boss, they may have their own business in which is very successful and they just are kind of together. They have their stuff together, they are seen as kind of quite high up in what they do. And like I said, it could be they have their own business or they could just be a very successful person and people look up to them. But yeah, with this rejoice and celebration, I see that they're fun. I see that you're going to have fun with them and you're just going to have a really sociable time and just have really nice memories and you're going to enjoy each other's company. But this is what I see about them as opposed to just about you. This is more about what they're like. So yeah, I see that they are very financially stable and I mean, that is all good. So recognition and love. So what I see here, guys, is that they are recognized, they are kind of known and they enjoy that. They enjoy the limelight of their lives, whether it be people in the hometown know them because they're successful, they have a lot of friends, they're very sociable. Just people know who they are and they do enjoy that and they revel in that a little bit. They're such a social butterfly. And with this love card, I feel that they have a lot of love to give. They're very loving, very fun, feel just very bubbly and sociable, this whole vibe. But they're going to be a really loving person towards you. And they're loving to everyone they come across. They like to give. And they like to be, they want to be loved really. And I think sometimes the reason that they may act so sociable and so fun and so vibrant is because really as well, they really do want to be liked and they want to be loved. I'm going to pull one more of these cards actually. You also got the future card for them. So they like to look ahead, they like to plan and they like to kind of think that there's going to be a future with you. But within their life in general, they're very focused and they know what they want. They have things like set out. They want to do this at this age, this at this age. They want to have their goals ticked off and move forward. They're going to see your relationship as something that they want to have as, you know, a relationship and to stay in that relationship because there's the love card there as well. Obviously, they're a loving person, but they're very forward thinking. They don't really go back to the past very often. Sometimes they may need a reminder to be in the moment because they're so like goal oriented and just want to move forward all the time. But sometimes they may need you to rein them in a little bit to just be in the moment and just go with the flow a little bit more. But I do see that this is a very positive person that's going to be your next partner. They're going to be positive, loving, but authoritative and they're not a walkover. Like people know that they can't just walk all over them. They stand their ground and they know their worth because like I said, they have a lot of like self-worth, but they also have a lot of success, financial worth. So you got a new earth is happening. Keep holding the vision. So this person is coming. This person is coming. But what I feel with this, like what sort of person they are, is that they have a vision and they get what they want. They go forward. They always strive for the best and they won't settle until they get it. They know that they can achieve things. They may not be into spirituality, but they manifest without knowing that they're using the law of attraction, if that makes sense. They may be into self-development though. And the next card is fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So you may actually be quite different from one another. You may have different ideas and dreams, but it kind of works. There's something about this that works. And I feel that you're both just going to be like it's a nice break from other realities that you have each other, because your realities may be a bit different. But I feel that they like to, like I said, they're very goal orientated. They like to hold the vision and aim high and make sure that it happens. But they also, I feel that they like to take risks as well. They like to do things not by halves. They like to just go fully in and just fully dive deep with something. And although they have all these visions, they're very determined, I don't feel like they are ruled by that all the time, because it says here rejoice and celebration. So I feel that they're still fun. They're not just too busy to involve you in their lives. So you got the envy card. Ooh. So I feel this person, I don't feel this person may have some jealous tendencies. I think because they're super successful, people will be jealous of them. But they may also be jealous in terms of they may be towards you, they may be you are mine, and I don't want anyone else looking at you. They may just be this is another, I don't want to say possession because that sounds a bit, but they may be very protective of you and can get quite jealous. I think because they are used to being kind of looked up to. So when you are then looked at, they may get a bit why are you looking at her or him? Okay, so there's a broken heart card here. So I feel like this person, your next person, is going to have some issues around love. Now, they want to be loved and they have so much love in their career and within their social circle, but I feel that they've been hurt in the past through love. And that's why they probably become a little bit jealous, because they're protective, because they don't want to be hurt. So really they're protecting themselves because they've had a broken heart. And that's just a good thing to be aware of. And with that, I would say that they probably need to be a bit more communicative, I can never say that. They may need to communicate well in order for you to understand why they are a certain way sometimes, because that could get a bit frustrating for you. And they need to know that they can trust you. But I do feel that they are going to be a very warm person, but there's sometimes there's things hidden when someone's so sociable and bubbly and fun. Like I said, there's that broken heart, so they've been hurt in the past, and they may just have some issues around that, and they need to heal that before perhaps they are with you as well, which is probably maybe why they're not in your life now. But if this person sounds like someone who's in your life right now, know that they're still dealing with that broken heart and that they need to fix that, and they need to they want to gain your trust and you need to gain their trust. So the next card was a goddess card, and it's Guinevere, and it says true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So this person in your life, coming into your life, is going to be true love. And they're going to realise it, and they're going to recognise this as true love. That's a really pretty card. I want it up here because you can't see the others. And I feel that you're going to fix their broken heart. You can't fix people. You can't heal people. They need to heal themselves. But I think you're going to make them realise what real love is. So you're going to make this person feel that true love that they have been desiring. They have had a broken heart in the past, and now they're understanding that, okay, well, I'm glad that kind of ended, because now I'm with someone who actually I have real love for, and they have real love for me. Obviously there's this love card here as well in the future. I feel like, I know this is more all about them, guys, but I do feel like this person, either in your life now or who's coming into your life, if these traits feel like they're a person that's in your life already, know that this is true love, and to embrace that and just to witness the beauty of that and enjoy it. Enjoy the moment, guys. But I do feel this person is super successful, super sociable, super fun, authoritative, can be jealous, has a bit of a broken heart, has some issues around that. They're very goal orientated. They like to look into the future. They like to have fun. They like to be a risk taker and enjoy the finer things in life. So obviously they enjoy material things, and they like maybe being sociable, and that may be that they like to enjoy a drink or two. But if this sounds like your person that's in your life now, let me know. And if there's someone you're talking to who this relates to, know that maybe there's some true love there too. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading this for you because I feel like it's a really nice reading. They seem really exciting, and yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, and I'll speak to you next time. Thanks, guys. Hi, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. This is all about the next person that's coming into your life. They may already be kind of coming into your life already, so if it kind of relates to them, let me know. But let's see about this new person coming into your life. Okay. So you have trapped in fear, discontent and boredom, spiritual strength. I feel that your person is quite an anxious person. They overthink a lot, and I think they overthink situations in all aspects of their life, and it can be quite frustrating for them. I feel that they can get quite bored quite quickly, and you know, some people do, and I think they can then, if they get bored of something, they will just disconnect from it, and they're like, no. So they could be very focused on one thing, then they get distracted and do something else. So I think they're quite a distracted sort of person. But they have a lot of spiritual strength, and they enjoy spirituality, and I think sometimes they can maybe look into things which can kind of give them some fear as well. They may kind of just really look at the world and see kind of the negative stuff that's going on, and it may just upset them and cause some anxiety. But that could just be general anxiety in everyday life. But they have got that spiritual strength card, which is a good one. They are very in tune with their spiritual being. So you've got the gentleness card. So you've got gentleness and recognition. So what I see here, guys, is that your person coming into your life is going to be very gentle, very kind, very calm in how they appear. Obviously they have this anxiety within them, but they are going to come across as very gentle and easy to talk to because they are just accepting. I feel that they want to be recognized. They want you to acknowledge them. They're going to be someone who wants you to be very grateful for who they are, and they are going to also do that for you. But they kind of want that feeling of, do you want me? Let me know that you want me. Let me know that you desire me. And that's going to be a major thing for them, that they really want some sort of recognition with what they do in life. And sometimes they may not feel they get it. So they just, that's probably something that they're trapped in fear of, is that they don't feel that they're acknowledged often. Acceptance. So they are very accepting. They are very open-minded. They kind of will look at the bigger picture of things and be like, you know, don't worry. I think because they have some anxiety and they know what it's like to feel worried about things, that they accept you and they accept situations that may seem a little different for them. There may be something that you think, oh, well, they might not be wanting me in their life because there's something that's quite difficult, or, you know, that you're going through something, and they want you to know that they're an accepting person and that they can handle that. So the next card is the void. I feel that they probably get bored and have discontent in their lives and have that fear as well, because they feel that something's missing. And so I feel that they are going to be kind of like this person who's very calm and gentle and accepting and very, have that spiritual strength. But in the real world, they feel just like something is missing from their lives. And, that can change. And it could even be that they want love. But perhaps that they don't really know kind of where they're going with their life because they're bored with what they do at the moment. They're maybe thinking of changing career, but they're scared to do so. They may be scared to take a leap of faith and take a change. But we'll see what the next card says. So star bathing. So they may enjoy looking at the stars, connecting with nature. And I think that makes sense with like the spiritual strength card. I think that they do enjoy a bit of astrology or astronomy at least. But definitely getting out in nature, connecting with that. Maybe going just into the woods, and maybe they enjoy just spending the evening looking at the stars, maybe camping. Just kind of those sort of activities, like outdoor activities. So the next card they got is Messenger. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So I feel that they are just they're a very gentle person. Someone people go to when they want some advice. Someone people go to when they want to kind of see perspective of someone who isn't in the situation. They're a great person for advice and giving advice. And I don't think they realise how great that they are, because sometimes they may see themselves as not as good as they are. They might not have as much self-worth as they should have. Might not be as kind to themselves as they want to be. But I feel like they've got this gentle, just nice energy, but maybe not so much nice. They're not so nice to themselves. So they got the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra. So yeah, I feel that they're very connected with their higher self. And sometimes they may feel that, because as well they got the starvation card and the spiritual strength. I think sometimes they feel a bit disconnected from other people who perhaps aren't interested in spirituality. So they connect with their higher self a lot. And they may get intuitive messages. They may see things in their dreams, which is why sometimes they may feel a bit bored in situations, because they might not get the conversations they want from people around them. They feel a bit of a void that they can't express themselves always. But when you come along, it may be different, because I feel that you would be accepting to this, because obviously you're watching a reading right now. So you've got rest and rejuvenation. So I feel that they're someone who's quite laid back in terms of they don't need to be doing really fancy things in their spare time to kind of have fun. They enjoy just relaxing, connecting, meditating, maybe just like watching a movie, and just kind of looking after their well-being, which they probably need to do more of, if I'm honest, looking at this reading. But that is what they enjoy doing, and they like connecting with their soul and just making sure that they're well rested. They may like a lay-in at the weekend, and just to rejuvenate that body, ready for the week ahead. But I feel that they're perhaps going through a time in their life right now where they want some change, and that's why there's that anxiety, that's why there's that boredom. So they may be going through a time, and that void card as well. So I think they are going through a time where they want to change up their life a little bit. And I feel like once they do, obviously it will be much more positive. I don't feel like this is a negative reading, but I just feel like they don't look at themselves in perhaps the best light that they could. So you got Mother Mary Goddess card. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. It says expect a miracle. So I feel like this message is for you and them. So I feel for you, the reason this come up is because you're probably thinking, oh, well, they seem a bit worried. They seem like they're going to be bored and distracted easily. I'm not sure if I want that. But know that expect a miracle. Maybe when you come into their life, they'll see that you're a miracle for them. And that, you don't want to always be someone's like savior or anything. But I feel like maybe that will give them the push that they need to take a leap of faith to create a better life for themselves. Because I don't think it's that they've got a bad one. I think it's because they're just a bit discontent and they want more. And that's a good thing. Like, there's nothing bad in wanting more than what you've got. because, you know, that's how we move forward in life. And I think that's kind of the sort of person they are, is that they need someone to push them, because I think they know what they want, but they're just fearful to make those leaps of faith. Maybe they have commitments that they can't just make a leap of faith, because they have to make sure that they can pay their mortgage, pay maybe for a child, or any circumstance in their life. But know that they have a great aura. They are spiritual, they're accepting, they are gentle and kind, and they just will like to have your recognition. They will like to know that you love them. They will like to know that you are there for them, and they will be there for you too. They will make sure you feel special, because perhaps they haven't felt so special in the past, because yes, they're a great person for people to talk to, but maybe they feel that people only like to tell them their problems and not actually be with them or have a good conversation. But they're just they'll like to chill. They'll like to maybe just do simple things like sit out under the stars, relax with you, and live a kind of like a relaxed paced life. You may do some meditation and stuff together, which is cool. So let me know if this resonates with you. This may be someone who's just come into your life, or this could be someone who's currently in your life, or someone who will be in your life in the near future. Let me know what you think, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll speak to you next time. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and have a great day. Hi, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. This is about the person coming into your life and kind of what they're all about and what they are like. So let's just dive straight in. So this person is going to really believe in fate and destiny, and they are going to believe that what's meant to be will be, and if something isn't right and it leaves their life, they're going to be like, well, that wasn't meant to be anyway. They're going to kind of look at things in that kind of perspective of, well, it wasn't meant to be. They are going to be very harmonious and very just connected with you, and they're going to want to be really connecting with you. I don't want to talk about like your love. I want to talk about their kind of vibe more so I'm just going to kind of read it in that way. So they're going to be just a harmonious person that people maybe are drawn to, because they're going to be so like have a really nice energy about them. There's going to be times when they feel defeated in life. You've got the conflict and defeat card. So they can maybe be hard on themselves sometimes, and they may just, even though they know that they feel that things are meant to be, sometimes they can just be like, oh, this is too difficult. Like they may have things in their life that they're going through right now that are quite difficult, and they may be having a bit of an argument with someone in their life. You've got gentleness. So they're going to be a very kind and gentle and loving person, and they're just going to be gentle around your feelings and how you are as a person. But people always see this person as very gentle, and you've got blessings. So this person's going to be a very grateful person. They're going to kind of count their blessings, kind of look at the bigger picture. I feel that maybe they've gone through something in their life, which may be the conflict and defeat card. So I feel like they've gone through something quite big in their life that has kind of started to make them think that things are the way they are because they're supposed to be that way. Even if they're difficult, they may look at the bigger picture and be like, well, look at what I have got, look at all I'm blessed with. And that's why they can be quite gentle as well, because perhaps they've gone through a situation that was really difficult and they kind of know what it's like to have hardships in their life. So that's why they bring about this harmony and this loving energy, because with this harmony card as well, there's like a green light coming from the chest, and that's the heart chakra, and this one is the heart chakra as well, this destiny one. This woman is like holding her chest and it's like all this loving energy. So I feel like this beautiful loving energy around them, and that they just excel at everywhere they go. They kind of give their love quite willingly, and they're very kind, and I think that they put other people before them, and that's why they can sometimes feel defeated, because they maybe feel that, oh, perhaps I shouldn't have been so loving towards certain people because they're not showing it back to me. So you've got memories. So yeah, so with the memories card, I see this as a confirmation that they may have gone through something in their life. They may reminisce and look at what's happened and where they are now. They may feel quite fortunate in where they are now, considering where they were in their past. Something may have been quite, like I said, quite undesirable. So they look back, and they may just look back at memories of times that make them feel good as well. They may just have this kind of, I feel like they've got a bit of an old soul about them, because I feel like they've gone through a lot. They may be older than you, or they may be a bit older in general, or just an old soul. Messenger. So yeah, so with this card it says serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. And you've got harmony here and you've got harmony there. So they like to be the person who stops an argument. They like to be the person that calms down a situation and just kind of makes everyone then feel good and grateful for their life. Like, they like to just kind of come in and make people feel good and just like dissolve a situation. Because I feel like they tap into old memories of their past and able to do that. So it's like they're going to their toolbox of past experiences to help people in this moment now, because they know what it's like to feel like that conflict and defeat and that like not so good energy. So the other card you got is trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on, time is not running out. So I feel like they may be worried about time. They may be very focused on like they need to get stuff done. They may be very determined to get things done in their life and be very schedule based. They may like a schedule, they may like a to-do list. But you know, at the same time, they're gonna be someone who knows what will be, and I've said that already, but that's because they know that time isn't running out, but they really know that in their higher self. But sometimes in their like ego self, they may be like, go, I need to get stuff done. But their higher self knows that they can trust what is going to happen because they know what will be. So we've got the happy family card. I want to show you this card because it's so pretty. It's got like a man, a woman and 2 children on it, and a rainbow. So I feel that they're very connected with their family. They like to involve their family in a lot of what they do, and they are very family orientated and just part of a really they really communicate with their family and their family communicate with them. And I feel that their family and the person really enjoy spending time with their family and just supporting their family as well. They'll always be there. They're very loyal. And attachment. So I feel that they may get very attached to things. They may hold on to things, maybe from the past. Maybe they're still holding on to certain situations from their past, with this memories card as well. So they like to hold on to things. They like to they hold a lot of their past in their heart, and they may acknowledge that from time to time. And they may be a really attached person. They may be very they want to be very involved in your life, and they're very involved because they're very involved in their family life. They may be very involved in your life as well, and that's not a bad thing. But sometimes it may feel like they want to know everything, and maybe they are so attached to the past memories. But it's like they need to let that go a little bit. But that's just who they are. So for the goddess card, we've got solace, and it says bodies of water. And it says spend time near water such as a lake, river or the ocean to recharge your batteries. So there may be a water sign. I feel like I always say about water signs, it's probably because I'm a water sign. I recognise the water sign energy. So perhaps they're a water sign. They could be a Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, and they enjoy being near water. They enjoy swimming. They maybe enjoy lake swimming. They may just love being by the ocean and just connecting with nature by water in that way. So perhaps you'll meet them in this situation, but that is kind of what they enjoy. They enjoy just that, they enjoy water, and nature and maybe enjoy going to the beach, because there's a picture of a beach on this happy family card as well, so that may be something that they enjoy doing. So yeah, they are very what will be, this is my destiny, this is my fate, and they feel very blessed and they're very grateful, and they may be able to help people because of how they have been treated perhaps in the past. They hold a lot of attachment to those memories though, and but as well they get along with their family really well. They love being near the water. They're very gentle, very kind, very they bring a lot of harmony to people's lives, and I think that's really great. Like, they bring so much balance. They bring that masculine and feminine, like whoever they're with, they bring the right balance to that time and that energy. But this conflict and defeat is probably something from something from their past that they maybe have held attachment to. But that's just part of who they are. But yeah, let me know if this makes sense to you. If this is someone who's just come into your life, if there's someone who's currently in your life, or this can obviously be someone who's about to come into your life. So let me know, I'll be interested. But I hope you enjoyed this reading. Give this a thumbs up if you did, and I will speak to you next time. Thanks guys. Hi group number 4, and welcome to your reading. This is all about the next person that's coming into your life. They may have just come into your life, or maybe someone you kind of know, but this is going to be all about them and their like personality, and we'll just jump straight in and see. Okay. So we've got 2 chakra cards here. We've got the heart chakra, third eye, and mental conflict. So I feel that they are very open-hearted, they're very kind-hearted, they're very warm with their heart, and they're very giving and very caring with their heart, and they're just very unconditional with their love. They're very understanding, and that's what I get from that. And I feel that they have a lot of intuition. They really follow their gut feeling, and they follow their heart a lot of the time as well. But they do have a bit of mental conflict, and they may have kind of a bit of anxiety, a bit of maybe depression, or just in general, just a little bit of something that worries them, brings them just a bit of stress. They may have a bit of stress in their life with how they feel, maybe about themselves and about what they want in life in general. So we've got the breaking free card and acceptance. So they are a very accepting person, as I said earlier, with their open heart, their warm, loving heart, and they're very accepting and very open-minded. I feel that they are breaking free from something right now. I'm supposed to be thinking of how they are as a person, but I feel that they are breaking free from something, and that is why they have that mental conflict as well, perhaps because they're leaving a situation in their life. They're breaking some chains. They're moving forward with their life. Something has kept them held back for some time, and they're now moving forward with something. They are breaking away from how they may be because it's over top of this mental conflict. They may be working on their mental health. They may be working on their self-development. They may be kind of tapping into their chakras. They may be doing some work on their chakras. That would make sense. But yeah, I feel that they're probably doing some work on themselves at the moment. They're probably quite focused on themselves at the moment because they are trying to help themselves, kind of develop themselves, and start to accept themselves like they do other people. So they've got the ask for help card. So yeah, that's a confirmation of that. So I feel like they're a very helpful person as well. I feel that they will do anything for anybody. They will always put people before themselves, and that's what they've probably done so much in the past, which is why they've decided to now work on themselves and put that energy towards themselves a little bit as well. Obviously, they're coming into your life, so they're not just going to be all about them, but know that this is good that they're working on themselves. They're breaking free from that mental conflict, and they are kind of just now taking the time to be able to open their heart even further by accepting who they are as well as people around them. So you've got the appreciation card. I feel that they're very grateful. They're a very grateful person. They're very appreciative for what they get in their life, what they've got, and they're very grateful for you. I feel like they're going to be very grateful for you. but they are very grateful for what they have in their life. They don't take anything for granted. They are very they see that everything is, they go from their heart a lot, so they see everything in a loving way, and they show such gratitude for what they do have in life. And you got the attachment card. So they may hold some attachments in their life. They may be very attached to certain things in their life that they do, which is probably what they need some help with right now, because they may be so attached to feeling a certain way that they need to move forward with a situation. And it may be they've held attachments to materialistic things in the past, or they have put more energy towards people's feelings instead of their own. So I feel that they probably put a lot of attachments towards people's situations and people's feelings in the past, because they've always been there to accept and help other people, that they need to let that go a little bit in order for them to work on themselves. So they put so much energy towards other people that they hold an attachment to that. And you got the heart chakra card again. Well, they got the heart chakra card again. Yeah, so I feel that they are just they express so much love. I'm going to pull another one of these cards because we've basically got the same card twice. But that's always good confirmation, guys. They just are exploding with love, and they just give it so freely. They're just so loving. They just feel like a really loving person. So we've got financial constraints. Okay, so diving a little deeper with the financial constraints, that may be also a part of the mental conflict, because they may feel that they can't afford certain things right now. So with the breaking free card as well, this could be another aspect to it. Don't want to go too deep into their situation, but perhaps they have left a job or have lost their job, which is why they've got some financial issues right now, and also that mental conflict as well in another relation to the situation. It may be because they have some financial constraints and they're worried about the situation. And right now, I feel that a lot of people probably have had that situation due to what's been going on in the world. So they got breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So again, I feel that they are very intuitive. They like to just follow their heart and their gut feelings always. And I feel like they will know certain things before it's come out. They have a bit of intuition. So what I see with this breath of the cosmos card as well, guys, is that they are good at manifesting, because they're very grateful and they're very from their heart center with all of this heart energy. There's all this loving energy. Perhaps at the moment they're a little bit because of this mental conflict, there's these financial constraints, there's attachment, but they have a lot of appreciation and gratitude and this heart energy. So also there is deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing. They're going through a really healing time, guys, right now. And they could be a healer themselves. They could be a healer and they don't know it. Or they could actually, that could be their job. They could be a healer of some type. It could even be someone who is a doctor. Or, it doesn't have to be just a spiritual healer. It could be a doctor. It could also be just someone who's very healing towards people. But I do feel like they're doing a lot of healing on themselves. Obviously, this is a general reading for so many of you. So for some of you, this could be that they're a healer. For some of you, it could be that they're really healing themselves. So take what you feel is your person, because it will make more sense then. But I'm trying to give as much information as I can. So you got Caressa, and it says, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to the next step. Happiness awaits you. So yeah, I feel like they're going through a new beginning. I feel like they're going through a time where they are kind of starting again. And that's great. I mean, that's, how things change in life and you can move forward. So I feel like they're very open-minded with changing their life. I think they feel like they're a brave person. I feel like again, I said, they're very loving. I may be going through something right now, but know that they are good at being able to resolve the situation. They're going to be really good at okay, how can we deal with this? Although they may internally have some conflict, they will never let you see that, because they go from their heart so much. Like I said, they've got so much acceptance, but they're now turning that acceptance onto themselves. So I feel that you'll feel very appreciated with this person. And yeah, I hope that was good for you guys. Let me know in the comments below if it resonated in some way, whether it be someone coming into your life and you see right again in the future, or someone who's just come into your life right now and you think this makes it sounds like them, or someone who is currently in your life. Obviously, I said this reading was for the next person coming into your life, but this person could be currently in your life and you're just interested. So if this makes sense, that let me know, because that would be really cool for me to see that, if it makes sense for you anyway. But I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.